Hey guys, it's SFP here, and welcome to another episode of my Fulham FIFA 16, episode number 37. And we have one BPL game and then two International World Cup qualifier games. And I'd like to remind you guys that this is my shout out week. I already used one shout out here for Football FC, who I gave him my Barcelona career because I know he's a big fan of that, so I'll do that as well. Anyways, while I have you guys here, I'd like to give a shout out here to Ali FC, who has been one of my most active members on my channel. I owe a lot to Ali FC because he's been so supportive from the get go. He gave me a shout out. I know I gave him one before, but I figure now I give him another one here. He does a lot of different type of game videos. He does one for FIFA right now with Bournemouth, who he seems to be in a little bit of pickle at the moment, I believe, especially with the title of the last one. He also has the new Fallout game that he's been trying out, I think, and there's one more that it's eluding me right now. I don't know if it's Assassin's Creed or whatnot, but anyways, I'd like to give a shout out for him. A link to his channel will be in the description down below if you guys are interested. But many of you guys who are watching this probably know Ali FC anyways, so I'll just leave that there. And like I said, Ali, I appreciate everything you've done for me. Here's hoping that maybe in some point in the future, if you still have a PS4, I don't know if you have a PS4 or an Xbox, but if you have a PS4, maybe we can do some sort of collaboration at some point. Maybe when I get a little bit more subscribers. That way we kind of even out there, and it's not like me or you pulling up the whole weight, so to speak. Anyways, with that done and out of the way, let's go with our first game here against Everton F.C. And here we see Kevin Naismith, who was deemed the player to watch. And for those of you guys who watch Men in Blazers, and I know there's a little Men in Blazers banner here. Uh, Remember, you cannot defend what you cannot see. So, obviously, I will have my hands full with Naismith there. But anyways, I'm going to make a couple changes here. As we can see, the first half was really short because nothing actually happened. It was more of a midfield struggle, so to speak, because we got the ball, we lost it, they got the ball, they lost it. And basically, most of the game was played in the midfield, so there weren't too many shots to recall here. Anyways, here we have Andre Silva, who's been a great acquisition, and we get a PK call. He draws it, as he's so used to doing, and it's Miralas here who gets the foul, and we're going to get a PK call, and they're going to get a yellow card as well. So this is the best of everything, basically. We get the PK call, we get someone carded, and we have an opportunity here to bring ourselves up in the game. It seems Ross Barkley's coming in for Kevin Naismith, so I guess my job is a little bit easier. Anyways, here I Scott Parker, the captain, because I don't trust Bella anymore, so I might switch that later on. And Scott Parker puts it in the back of the net. The captain gets his first goal of the Barclays Premier League this season. And I have to check his stats to see, because I don't believe this is his first goal ever in the Barclays Premier League. I highly doubt that. But this might be one of his last, considering he will retire by the end of the season. Excuse me. So just basically getting a good run for him would be great. It would be a great way to send him off. Maybe we can get maybe a Capital One Cup, or an FA Cup. That would be great. I want to, get Scott Parker uh, some sort of accolade before he hangs up those boots. Anyways, here we have Lukaku, the strong Lukaku here, the beast Lukaku with a great shot, but Stearman gets a deflection here in the last second, I believe. And that was so close to being a handball, guys. That was a little bit too close for my comfort. As you can see here, that was a deflection. Here we have another kick, and I thought we were going to get called for a PK, but luckily Stones does manage to get the shot in, and that will be the end of that. Here we have a corner, or not a corner, a cross, and here is where stupidity comes. So Kellenberg loses the ball, and lo and behold, Stones, I believe it's Stones, and it is Stones who missed that shot before gets his redemption, and with 10 minutes remaining, guys, it doesn't look good. It seems that we're going to have to concede a draw here, which is not something that I wanted to do because we were all in this game. Now, we weren't dominating, but we had enough here to get a solid win, and with that, that just puts a damper to our party. And like I said, guys, something about Stekelenburg is not, it's not to my liking. I might have to put in Godinho later, and maybe see if I can sell Stekelenburg. And here we have a dubious PK call yet again. And Andre Silva, again, the guy who seems to be getting us all these PK calls. I do not agree with the PK call, to be quite honest. I think it was soft, and I think it was a 50-50 between the goalkeeper Robles and Andre Silva. But anywho, I'll take the PK in the hopes of getting the victory here. And obviously I'm going to take Dembele out and put S.Parker in. And S.Parker goes for the shot, and it goes so softly, and not a nice kick save there by Robles. Not to be confused with the New York Red Bulls goalkeeper, Robles. But anyways, here we have Andre Silva, who finds S.Parker. S.Parker's going to pass it to Sandro. Sandro cuts back, beats two defenders, and slots it in the back of the net. And we get the win here in the last couple of seconds in the game. What an emotional finish for us. And what a heartbreak it must be for Everton F.C. to lose here at Goodison Park against a recently promoted team. And that is his first goal of the season here for Sandro. But hopefully not his last, and there will be more to come from him. I'm very excited for the potential of these two wingers that I have here in Munir and Sandro that I took from Barcelona. And I do plan on buying out their, or picking up the option to buy as soon as that becomes available. But anyways, I put in Godinho as well, and that will be the end of the game, guys. We get a 2-1 win at the deadlock here. The last couple of seconds, the dying seconds, and we get a win here. A very crucial win because we want to cement ourselves in the Barclays Premier League. We don't want to just settle for barely making out of relegation. That's never been my style. And so I'm hoping that that ambition will be reflective on the team's performance. Anywho, now we have another training simulation here. As you can see, no one fared so well here. Hoffman's close to going up, though, and so is Arthur Worry. Here we have an offer for Christensen. And I don't mind selling Christensen, but he's not going to go anywhere that easily. I'm offering 10 million, and I highly doubt they'll accept it, but if they do, heck, I win 10 million. And if they don't, then I keep a quality player like Christensen. And if you can see here, the players that are remaining here on the youth squad don't seem to be that well either. And obviously the transfer season has ended. So considering this is a new month, I will show you guys the squad report for this month. Anyways, guys, that's it for the for the youth, not the youth, for the squad report. And here we have our first game here of 2 against Paraguay here. And I'll take this moment to remind you guys about my shoutout series. This is happening this whole week. So if you want to participate, please be active on my channel. Hit that subscribe button, please. Like the videos, and it won't hurt to give a comment here and there. I'm also going to take this opportunity to let you guys know that I foresee me getting sick either later tonight or tomorrow morning. This morning when I woke up, I had somewhat of a sore throat, and now the runny nose is settling in, so that might put a damper on my whole idea. But it will not stop me from making this video, guys. I have been very excited to do this for you, And so, if you guys don't mind, the quality of the videos might be a little bit barren. And barren by me saying that is that either one, my voice will sound awful and will give out at some point, or that I will be giving limited commentary on these videos. So I hope you guys don't mind. I will still give out the shoutouts best I can. The only way this will stop me is if I completely lose my voice, which I will make sure that when I'm not recording, that I will use my voice sparingly. I will try to go mime for as long as I can, in the hopes that it doesn't affect my voice, so I can save it, so I can record this with you guys and uh, give you guys here my thoughts, my ideas. We can conversate here, have a little chat, opinions on what's going around the soccer world. Here in the U.S., actually, they've just implemented a new rule here for youth players revolving heading the ball because of all the studies that have been shown about possible concussion symptoms that uh, may have started from youth. So I don't exactly know how I feel about that. I feel that um, the rule itself is a little bit unnecessary because I don't. Out of all the U18, excuse me, U8, U12, those kind of games, I hardly ever see people, little kids, heading the ball. So in that sense, I don't think the rule is necessary, but I can see why there's that precaution. And here, apparently, the player to watch is Andre Carrillo, who, as we know, is a speedy winger here for Peru. But anyways, guys, if you want to bring up anything that's happening in the soccer world, feel free. Let me know in the comments section below if you want my opinion on certain things that are happening, or if you just want to kind of have a an intellectual conversation here. And here we have the first opportunity, and I believe it was Jordi Reina who has the shot. No, it was not Jordi Reina. It was Tapia, and it gets deflected there by the center back from Paraguay. And here we have Farfan, La Foquita, our captain, goes for the shot, and it just opened too wide there. He couldn't close his hips well enough, and the shot just goes far post there. Here we have Bobadilla. Bobadilla is going to go for himself. He's going to take the shot, and the shot was so close. It was a great opportunity for him to put Paraguay on the map and bring their lead, or get them the lead, and he just wastes it right there. And here we have an opportunity for Caio Zambrano, and Caio Zambrano connects the ball very well, but the accuracy of the shot was just pitiful. And here we have Medrano, who finds Romero. Romero finds Bobadilla, and Bobadilla is going to put it in, no sweat, and they get the lead here. And it's very frustrating for me because Paraguay and Peru have some sort of a rivalry. It's not as strong as the one against Chile, but it's still pretty apparent there. And so I do not want to lose to Paraguay. And something tells me that that might be a possibility just by the fact that they've been the dominant team so far. We haven't exactly had we've had opportunities, but we haven't had golden opportunities, so to speak, just like this one that Bobadilla had. And so, anyways, that I believe is how the first half will end, and we will be going to the locker room with a deficit in our head, which we have to overcome if we want to qualify for the World Cup here. And here I'm going to make a change here. I'm going to put in a midfielder here and take out, I believe, is Farfan. As we have Romero with a great shot, and Romero with a goal, and he doubles the lead here, and things are not looking good for us, guys. But that is a beauty of a goal, though. I must admit that, hands down, it has been one of the prettiest goals I have ever been scored on. The only one that beats it is that Huddlestone one, the bicycle kick. by Huddlestone. But that one right in the corner, right where it hurts, right where the spiders make their webs, that is one of those shots that's impossible to save. And Oscar Romero's avatar looks just like um, Modric, actually. Even the nose looks very similar. And obviously, by the time you can tell that this game is well and done, and we get our first loss in a long, long time here. And obviously, we don't want to lose at home. That's very, very frustrating. And to lose to a rival like Paraguay doesn't make things any easier. And since people are in international gameplay, we're actually going to put more players here, or different players, to see if we can make something happen here and have them grow. And then I just realized that I had got do a silver training simulation, which shame on me for not noticing that, because that was just a wasted opportunity. Now we have another player who seems to want a raise as well, and this is George Williams, and I will be happy to give him a raise. I just hope he likes his sporadic team player role just the same. But I guess we will see that after this game against Bolivia, who is, I guess, a kind of a rivalry. I don't rate it as highly as Chile or Paraguay, but I think considering our similarities uh, in the people that live in those countries, and the fact that there is some history that Paraguay has with Bolivia, I guess we can classify this as a rivalry as well. And while this intro is happening, guys, I'd like to remind you that I will be doing my shoutout video series this week. So if you want to get a shoutout, and I can see that's Ramajo, I can definitely tell that's Ramajo. But anyways, if you guys want to participate in my shoutout week, please, all you have to do is stay active on my channel. Leave a comment if you'd like. Tell me what you like and don't like about this series so far, and see. I like getting positive, or excuse me, not positive, but constructive criticism. Hopefully, I'll be able to or act on that criticism as soon as possible. Because right now, I'm kind of feeling like I will probably lose my voice at some point this week. But anyways, here's hoping that doesn't happen. I'll be staying hydrated. I'll take some meds, and hopefully, this won't put a damper on my goal here to give you guys this whole week with 2 videos. Maybe I might have to reduce it to 1 and go back to the format that we had before, but as long as I can, I'll keep making 2 videos each day of this week. And I gotta admit, guys, all I can see is a sea of green. Although I see on that corner there a nice contingent of Peruvian fans, which is great for for our team, I guess I should say, because we could use a little bit of motivation from the fans, considering we didn't do so well last game. And we're off here in this first game, and here we have an opportunity for Bolivia, and a nice save there from Carrillo, our goalkeeper. Or not Carrillo, excuse me, from Gallese, our goalkeeper. And here we have Belgrano with a great goal, and seems that the story is repeating itself. We're going down fairly quickly. And the left back, Bejarano, I believe his name is, gets the goal here. And actually, I've used that player before in my previous um, FIFA career modes, because he usually is a free agent, and he's one of the best free agents you can get off the get-go here, especially if you're trying to grow a team. And here we have an opportunity for us here with Vargas. Vargas by himself, he takes the shot, and it was a weird shot, but it goes in the back of the net. It beats the goalkeeper, and we get the equalizer here fairly quickly after conceding the first one. And I say a little bit questionable because it went straight through the middle. It's something the goalkeeper should have had, to be quite honest. But maybe I'll give the benefit of the doubt that maybe the power of Vargas' shot was just enough to beat the goalkeeper there, no matter how close he technically was to the ball there. And to be honest, that looks nothing like Vargas. Uh, but whatever. And here we start the game off yet again after that goal. And here we have Jordi Reina. Jordi Reina who's trying to go for the second one. He takes the shot, and it gets saved there from the Bolivian goalkeeper. And Jordi with a great shot there, but the angle wasn't exactly great, but it almost snuck by if it wasn't for that great save from Bolivia's goalkeeper. And here we have Jefferson Farfan with the corner, but it doesn't matter. Jordi Reina is all by himself. He has enough pace to beat this defender. He beats his goalkeeper, gets the rebound, slots it in, and we get the lead here. We finally made a comeback here, guys. It seems that the elevation hasn't affected us, which is great to know. And that is Jordi Reina's first goal here in the World Cup qualifiers. And 2-1 is the result. We finally made that comeback that we've been wanting. And with these last couple of seconds here, I believe that will be half, guys. And yes, the ref blows his whistle. And after conceding the first goal, we managed to make a comeback just in the first half itself, which is amazing. And now we're going to the locker room with a lead in our hands. And hopefully that lead will not be squandered in the last 45 minutes of this game. And while I'm making this substitute, guys, I'd like to apologize yet again because I might be doing commentary sparingly through these videos because it seems that my throat is getting a little bit irritated. I'm drinking some water while I'm recording this just to make sure that I'm properly hydrated and that hydration doesn't cause me to lose track of my speaking, so to speak. And here we have an opportunity for Bolivia after that great free kick, but it just gets wasted there. The goalkeeper was beat. I guess it was nowhere to be found there, but it seems that someone did not have their shooting boots properly made there or tied. And here we see that that is how this game will end, guys. We won in a very important game against Everton at the beginning. We lost, unfortunately, against Paraguay, our rivals, at home. But now we get an away win here, and that should give us enough life here to still be in this World Cup qualifying uh, year, so to speak, or stage. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel.